So, everyone's got a strap. We're going to start on our backs today. It shouldn't be that much grunting yet, just getting on our backs. And we'll just take a moment as we settle in this morning to become aware of the surface below us and of our body, our physical body in contact with that surface. And we are going to be on our backs for a decent portion of today's class. So get ready to settle in. When you're ready, let's go ahead and take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in, just filling up the body, holding at the top for just a moment, and when you're ready, just let it all out. Let's take one more of those and be mindful of the breath flowing up through the body from the soles of the feet, breathing in deeply, filling up the chest, holding at the top. And when you're ready, just let it all out. One more of those. Again, breathing up through the soles of the feet. This time, send the breath into the fingertips, through the crown of the head. Really fill up every part of yourself you can with breath. Hold it at the top, drink in a little bit more, and then let it all out. And now you can begin on your own to engage and lengthen that breath. Maybe 5 or 7 seconds in and 5 or 7 seconds out. But really, perhaps committing today, maybe challenging yourself today to just stay with the breath throughout the hour of your practice. Noticing throughout practice if your mind begins to wander. You start thinking about that email you got to send when you get out of here, or that conversation you've got to have, or whatever it may be. Or maybe something that happened yesterday that you're still working out. Notice if you begin to drift during class and think about those things. And then just come back to the breath. So as you inhale, you're filling the belly, the chest is rising. And as you exhale, you gently get into the habit of drawing your belly button or your navel down toward the spine. Finding that nice rhythm and flow of your breath. And when you're ready, you can begin to gently bend the knees and walk the soles of the feet all the way up and hug your knees into your chest, rocking from side to side. And from there, go ahead and extend your left leg all the way out onto the mat and keep hugging that right knee into your chest. Breathing deeply into your low back, into that right hip socket. And maybe on that next exhale, you begin to engage that left thigh. So you're gently pressing the back of that left knee into the floor while pulling the toes of the left foot back toward your thigh. Finding some length through the left leg as well, as you continue to breathe into that right hip. And at the end of your exhale, go ahead and gently release your leg. Allow it to float all the way out onto the floor. And on your next exhale, go ahead and hug your left knee into your chest. Deep breaths here. And again, on your next exhale, you can begin to engage that left thigh, gently pressing the back of the knee toward the floor, pulling the toes back. Deep breaths. You can breathe in and out through the nose today. You can breathe in through the mouth, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. You choose. But again, see if you can challenge yourself to stay with the breath long and deep. Good. At the end of your exhale, go ahead and release your left leg all the way out. Gently bouncing the knees if you like. And then from here, getting your strap, we're not getting to the strap yet. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale. Hug that right knee back into your chest. Go ahead and keep holding that right knee with that right hand and extend your left arm out to the side, palm facing the floor. Take a nice big deep breath in, and as you exhale, just gently allow that right knee to float over to the right side. But you're going to keep holding on to that leg. And now as you inhale, think about sending the breath into that inner right thigh. And when you're ready on your next inhale, you're going to help that knee up to center, extend the right arm out to the side, and take hold of that right knee with your left hand. So the right arm's out to the right, palm facing the floor. Take a nice big deep breath in, and gently, as you exhale, you're going to help that right knee over to the left side. It's okay if that right hip comes up off the floor. This is our first twist of the morning, so take it easy, take it slow. You're just trying to wake up the body with a gentle twist. When you're ready on an inhale, we're going to gently float back up to center, hug that knee in one more time, and then when you're ready, extend the leg all the way out onto the floor. And from there, deep breath in, and as you exhale, hug the left knee in. And again, extend your right arm out to the side, palm facing the floor. Keep holding that leg with the left hand. Deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and float the left knee over to the left side. Breathing deeply into the inner left thigh. Again, we're just looking to begin to wake up the hips and low back. Get some mobility going. So take it nice and easy. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and float that knee up to center. Extend the left hand out to the side, palm facing the floor. Take hold with the right hand. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, then you can begin to slowly help that left knee over to the right side. Long, slow, deep breaths. And notice with each of these poses as we move through the practice, what begins to happen with the body on the exhale. Just notice if there's any lengthening or opening. And if you feel like there is, then breathe a little deeper on that next inhale to help the following exhale do its job. On an inhale, you're gently going to float back up to center. Hug that left knee into the chest one last time, and then go ahead and extend your leg all the way out. Good. And now, when you're ready, you can find your strap. Take a deep breath in and hug that right knee into your chest. And you're going to step into the strap with your right foot as if you were stepping into a stirrup. Take both ends of the strap into your right hand. Extend the left arm out to the side, palm facing the floor. Now, take a nice big deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to pull on the strap and raise that right foot up toward the ceiling. Now, we're going to be here for a few deep breaths, so take your time. Again, on your next exhale, you can think about engaging that left leg. And on your next inhale, I want you to imagine the back of that right leg all the way from your sit bone up through the heel as one giant balloon. So as you inhale, you fill that full balloon up. Send as much breath to the back of that leg as you can. And then as you exhale and release the breath, think about sending the sole of your foot straight up toward the ceiling. And if at any time it becomes too much, you can bend that right knee slightly. You can back off. But now that the back of that leg is most likely lighting up for you, I really want you to focus on the breath. And as you exhale, think about pulling your belly button down into the spine, through the spine, in fact, onto the floor. So you're squeezing your core. And if you're breathing out of your mouth, again, you can use the straw breath, puckering your lips, or the ha breath, like you were fogging up a mirror. But work with the breath to get what you need. All right, when you're ready, here's the next step. Take a nice big deep breath in, and as you exhale with control, you're going to begin to float that right leg over to the right side, keeping tension onto the strap. You can come down onto that right elbow. And you want to try to keep your foot within 6 to 12 inches of the ground. Deep breaths here. Now as you exhale, you want to think about extending the sole of your right foot toward the side wall. But I want you to notice if your left hip has come up off the floor. And if it has, then bring your leg back up slightly, get that hip back on the floor, and just go to your edge to right before that hip comes up. And remember, pain is not a good indication of yoga. So if it hurts, back off. Deep breaths here. Again, each exhale you find length in that right leg. On your next inhale, you're going to begin to raise that leg back up to center. Switch hands, so you're taking the straps in your left hand, and that right arm is going to float out to the side, palm facing the floor. This is all one deep breath in, and then exhale, slowly begin to lower the right leg over to the left side. Nice and easy. Bigger twist than the last one we took. So now as you exhale, you want to think about placing your foot on the side wall over here to the left. Breathe deeply into your spine. Breathe into the low back and the outer right hip. And see if you can relax your shoulders a little bit onto the floor. Good. On your next inhale, that leg's going to come up to center. And as you exhale, go ahead, bend the knee, remove the strap, extend that leg all the way out onto the floor. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, let's hug the left knee into the chest. Go ahead and step into the strap with that left foot. Take both ends into the left hand. Right arm out to the side, palm facing the floor. And again, nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, begin to engage that left leg. Put some tension on the strap. Breathe into the back of that left leg. And exhale, send the sole of that foot straight up toward the ceiling. When you're ready, deep breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly open that left leg to the left side. Deep breaths. And again on this side, send that breath right into the inner left thigh. On an inhale, slowly begin to raise that leg up to center. Switch hands with the strap, so the left arm's going to extend out. And as you exhale, that left leg's going to float all the way over to the right side. Try to relax the shoulders. Deep breaths. On your next inhale, slowly begin to raise that leg up to center. As you exhale, bend the knee, remove the strap, and extend your leg all the way out. Good, gentle bounce of the knees. Take a moment to just notice how things are beginning to feel. And when you're ready, we're going to bend the knees and walk the soles of the feet up toward the sit bones. Your hands can be down by your sides. Go ahead and walk the feet and the knees together. And then slowly, keeping the soles of the feet together, you're going to begin to open the knees away from each other. If you feel like you need blocks underneath your thighs, go ahead and put them there. If you need some blocks, let me know. Long, slow, deep breaths. Use the exhale to allow the inner thighs to release. Maybe your low back to settle, your sacrum to settle. When you're ready, go ahead and use your hands on the outer parts of your thighs or your outer thighs to gently help the knees back up. And we're going to bring our feet hips distance again. And when you're ready, we're going to lift up that right foot and place it behind the left knee. And right here, go ahead and start to flex through that right foot. So pull the toes back. And then you're going to reach up and we're going to do our figure four. So your right hand's going to go between the legs and you can either take hold of the left thigh or the left shin. So yeah, you're going to come right up, interlace your fingers there or here. You'll notice it's a little more intense if you take hold of the shin. And see if you can settle your head and shoulders back down onto the ground. There you go. Keep flexing through that foot, deep breaths. Breathing deeply into that right hip socket. When you're ready, gently release. Allow the left foot to come down. The right foot comes down as well. You can extend that leg out for a moment if you want before bringing the soles of the feet back onto the floor, because we got to even it out. So that left foot's going to come up and rest behind the right knee. And when you're ready, reach up and take hold either of the right thigh or the right shin. Deep breaths, relaxing the head and shoulders back onto the floor. Long, slow, deep breaths. A lot of us spend a lot of the day holding our breath. So just know that I give you permission for this hour to breathe as deeply and freely as you like. When you're ready, you can gently release your leg. Let everything extend out onto the floor. Gentle bounce of the knees. But once again, we're going to bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet back onto the floor. All right, from here, take a deep breath in and exhale and hug that right knee back into your chest. And from here, if you can reach up and grab the outer part of the sole of that right foot with the right hand. And then you're going to extend your left arm out to the side. And then you're going to begin to raise that right foot up. If you need a strap, you can use a strap. Yeah, right there. Exactly. Good. Stay right there, Bruce. But you're not going to straighten that leg. You're going to keep that knee bent. And from here, you want to think about having the sole of the foot facing the ceiling, and that knee is coming straight back toward your armpit. So you're going to take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and extend your left leg all the way out and begin to engage that left thigh. Good. Deep breath in. As you exhale, now think about pulling the foot straight down so that right knee can come right into the armpit and the floor. You got it. You got it. You're doing good. I got you. Yep. Okay. What happens if we go this way? How about that?
Which way?
Straight back like that. Yeah. There you go, dude. Get your shoulders back on the ground. No, that's all right. Okay, you're doing great. So, can you take hold of the outer edge here? Can you take hold of the outer edge of your foot? Yeah, right there. And then bring this knee inside your elbow. Yeah, right there. And then back and down. You're good right there. You're good right there. You're doing great. Doing good? Okay. All right, one more nice big deep breath. Everybody let it out. Good. End of that exhale. Go ahead and release. Take a moment and then walk the soles of the feet back up toward the sit bones. All right, you know what's coming. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug that left knee in. Reach up and take hold of the outer part of your sole. Extend the right arm out to the side. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, you can begin to raise that foot up toward the ceiling. And then extend the left leg all the way out. Right leg all the way out. There you go. All right. And as you exhale, continue to help pull the knee down toward the floor. Just a couple more long, slow, deep breaths. All right, one more deep breath in. And exhale. Let it all out. Gently release your foot and extend that leg all the way out. And once again, bend the knees, soles of the feet flat on the floor, feet hips distance. And again, we're going to take the right ankle and place it behind the left knee. Arms out to the sides. Now take a deep breath in. Switch up. This way. There you go. There you go. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly begin to twist to your left, and you're going to place the sole of your right foot on the floor. But keep your ankle in line with that knee. Yes. 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 Beautiful. Deep breaths. Breathe into the length of your spine. As you exhale, let all that tension go. When you're ready on an inhale, you're gently going to come back up to center and place your right foot back on the floor. Left foot comes up behind the right knee. Take a nice big deep breath in. Same thing other side. Exhale, slowly twist, bringing the sole of that left foot onto the floor. Deep breaths, just relax, let it go. When you're ready on an inhale, float back up to center. As you exhale, hug both knees into your chest again, rocking from side to side. And from here, once again, floating the soles of the feet back onto the floor. Go ahead and feel yourself gently pressing into your feet. Back of the head, gently pressing into the floor. And when you're ready, the arms are going to begin to float straight up toward the ceiling. Palms facing each other, have a look up. And you want to imagine there's a block in between your palms. So about 8 or so inches apart. Spread the fingers wide, engage your hands. Keep your hands active as much as you can. Take a big deep breath in and exhale slowly. Pull your belly button down into your spine, engage your core. As you exhale and do so, also think about pulling your pubic bone up toward your belly button. You want to extend up out of the shoulders without lifting the chest. Nice active fingers. When you're ready from here, gently float the arms overhead without lifting your chest, reaching toward the back of the room, but notice if your shoulders start to creep up toward your ears. See if you can keep the shoulders from creeping up toward the ears by pulling the shoulder blades down along the spine. But keep those hands active, and you want your hands about 1 inch or 2 off the floor. Fingers spread wide, deep breaths. When you're ready, the arms float back up toward the ceiling. And then again, without moving the chest bone, allow the hands to come forward on either side of your thighs. Deep breaths here. Once again, the arms float straight back up toward the ceiling, reaching up. Go ahead and walk your feet and knees together. Now you're going to lift your feet up off the floor and bring your shins parallel with the floor. So your knees are bent 90 degrees, but your shins are parallel with the floor. Reaching up toward the ceiling with the hands. Deep breaths. And you're still gently pressing the back of your head into the floor. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing the knees together. When you're ready, gently allow the arms to float overhead, reaching toward the back of the room. Again, watch the shoulders. Make sure they don't creep up toward the ears. Keep squeezing your knees together, shins parallel. Deep breaths. Pull that belly button down into your spine. Good. When you're ready, the arms come back straight up toward the ceiling. Now, from here, keeping the knees where they are and the hands where they are, breathing deeply. On an inhale, you're going to slowly lower your right heel toward the floor. Tap your heel on the floor, and as you exhale, bring that knee back up so the shin's parallel. And then inhale the left foot down, tap the heel. Exhale, pull it back up. Inhale the right foot down, and go back and forth and on and on. So inhaling as the foot lowers, exhaling as the knee comes back up. Keep those hands active. Keep squeezing your belly button on the exhale. All right, wherever you are, take one more round on each side, and we'll meet back with our shins parallel, reaching up toward the ceiling. Excellent. You can go ahead and float the soles of the feet back onto the floor. Keep the arms reaching up. Now it's going to get real fun. When you're ready, float the arms back over the head, reaching to the back of the room. Deep breaths here. Press into your feet gently. Just feel the soles of the feet connecting with the floor. Take a nice big deep breath in. Really fill up. Now as you slowly exhale, begin to float the arms up over your head. Keep them coming. Tuck the chin to your chest. Peel the back of your head up, the shoulders up off the floor. The hands come all the way up on either side of your thighs as you lift up as much as you can, squeezing all that breath out, and then stay here and breathe. What do you think? 60 seconds? We got 60 seconds? Whoops, I opened the calculator. Sorry about that, guys. I got to go back, find the clock. There we go. 60 seconds. Going now. Deep breaths. Pull your belly button down onto the floor. Squeeze it out. Reach forward. 45 seconds left. Keep breathing. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release everything down. Keep the arms, though, floating straight up toward the ceiling. Feet where they are. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Once again, lifting the shins up, parallel with the ground. When you're ready, the arms are going to float overhead, reaching to the back of the room. Take a nice big deep breath in. And again, as you exhale, begin to float the arms up and forward. You're going to hug the knees toward the chest, reach up and grab the outer edges of both feet with your hands, and pull your head up in between your knees, rounding the spine. Good. Deep breaths. Make a nice little tight ball. Stretch it all out. Good. When you're ready, release everything down. Soles of the feet come down onto the floor. The palms come down alongside your hips, facing the floor. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, press into your feet and begin to lift your hips up off the floor. Coming to bridge pose. Good. Deep breaths here. As you exhale, maybe you lift just a touch further. Good. When you're ready, nice and easy, slowly start to roll down through your spine. Hug the knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Go ahead and float the soles of the feet back down onto the floor and walk your feet out to the edges of the mat on either side of you, right and left. So keep the knees bent, and then just walk your feet out this way. Yeah, feet up.
Sorry.
No, you're good, man. Just right here, right there. Oh, right there. All right, good. Open your arms in a T. Palms facing the floor. Take a nice big deep breath in, and as you exhale, just allow your knees to gently float over to the left side. Keep the feet where they are and just allow the knees to float on over. And then you can turn your gaze over the right shoulder. Deep breaths here. Our final twist of the day. Really see if you can commit to just letting go. On an inhale, gently begin to raise the knees up through center. And as you exhale, float them over to the right side and turn your gaze over the left shoulder. On an inhale, the knees float up to center. Hug them into your chest. Rock from side to side. And one at a time, taking your time, extend the legs all the way out onto the floor. You can open your legs as wide as your mat. Bring the arms just outside the hips, palms facing the ceiling. Let's take one more nice big deep breath in. Really fill all the way up. You've opened the whole body today. Fill all the way up and then exhale. Just let it all out. Allow the feet to fall open and away from each other. The thighs relaxing. Let the low back go. And just allow the breath to do whatever the breath is going to do. No more work. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Circling the ankles and the wrists. When you're ready, you can hug the knees back into the chest, rocking from side to side gently. Gentlemen, thank you for coming this morning. Have a wonderful weekend. Get up nice and slowly. Start on your right sides. I'll see you next week. Namaste.